lecture of English of Standard 9. Today we are going to do a synopsis, the Swiss Family Robinson. So before starting with the lesson, let me tell you what is synopsis. Synopsis means a small or brief summary of something. For example, you have read a whole novel of 300, 400 pages, but you have to explain it to someone. So you will not see the detail of each and every page of that 300, 400 pages novel. You will just extract some important points and you will explain that. So synopsis means basically it is a brief summary which is having all the important points and is covering all the important things of that novel or book or film, and it is having the outline of that novel, book or film. That means synopsis is not detail of any of the novel, book or film. It is just a small summary, a short explanation of that novel, book or film. So synopsis means this. So the lesson which we are going to do today, the Swiss Family Robinson, is synopsis of a whole novel. एक नॉवेल है स्विस फैमिली रॉबिन्सन, उसका एक छोटा सा सिनॉप्सिस बनाया है to make it as a small lesson. So we'll start the lesson. First paragraph. The Swiss Family Robinson is a well-known adventure novel that people of many countries have enjoyed for more than 200 years. It has also been made into graphic novels and film. Now Swiss Family Robinson, it is belonging to family which is belonging to Switzerland. So it is called Swiss family and Robinson is their surname. Family का surname Robinson है, it is belonging to Switzerland and we are going to study about that family. So this is a novel and people adventure novel. Now what is adventure? Adventure means something very exciting, thrilling experience of your life. You have to risk your life to survive. This is called adventure. Like if you are going somewhere और सडनली एकदम बारिश तूफान आता है तो हाउ यू रिस्क योर लाइफ टू सर्वाइव, दैट इज द एडवेंचर ऑफ योर लाइफ. देन इफ फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर क्लाइंबिंग माउंटेन, तो माउंटेन क्लाइंबिंग इज आल्सो एन एडवेंचर. साइक्लिंग ओवर द माउंटेन इज आल्सो एन एडवेंचर. स्विमिंग पूल का एडवेंचर राइड रहता है, वो भी एडवेंचर है. सो दिस इज अ एडवेंचर नॉवेल एंड whatever adventure happened in this family, with this family, this is all about in this topic. So this novel was very famous novel and it was enjoyed by many countries for more than 200 years. And because of this, the people started making the graphic novels of this. Graphic novels contains audio visual novels, then films बनी, animated बना सब. तो like Harry Potter we are having novel, फिर उसके बाद उसकी फिल्म बनी. Same way this is the novel and इसके बाद इसका जो है graphic novel बना, फिर फिल्म्स भी बनी. So this novel was that famous novel. The novel written by Swiss clergyman Johann Davis Fiers is not an adventure. It aims at teaching young people values like self-reliance, determination, love for your family, cooperation, prudent use of resources. It also has good lessons relevant in natural sciences, good husbandry and even mathematics. So this novel was written by a Swiss clergyman. Switzerland का clergyman था. Clergyman means the one who is working in church, like you can call it as priest also. So and his name is Johann David Weiss. Now he is a clergyman working in a church of Switzerland and he has written this novel. Now this novel is not only having the adventure experience of the Robinson family, but it is also having some moral values like self-reliance. Self-reliance means independent, okay, Atmanirbhar. For example, if you are stuck in a difficult situation, so you have to be that independent that you should survive by your own. You don't have to be dependent on someone to rescue you from that situation, okay. So that means self-reliance. खुद से जो भी करना है खुद से करना है अपने आप को survive करने के लिए. Then determination means focusing on your work, okay, and aiming at your work. Then love for your family. Now in this lesson we are going to see that how this family has love for each other, okay. So same way in this lesson you will come to know that what is the love for family. Then cooperation means unity, working. If you are working in a group or in a team, so you have to maintain cooperation, you have to maintain unity. ग्रुप पूरा साइड में रहता है तो यू हैव टू मेंटेन द यूनिटी. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि मेरा काम यही है तो मैं यही करूँगा, किसी और का मुझे कुछ करना नहीं है, मुझे कुछ परवाह नहीं है किसी और की. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. You have to work in unity, looking at each and everyone, concerning about each and everyone. So that is called cooperation. Then prudent use of resources. Prudent means using the resources, your things very creatively, very in useful manner. For example, if you are having only very small amount of resources, कुछ है जैसे पेंसिल है, पेन है, सिर्फ इतना ही है, लेकिन तुम उससे और क्या क्या अच्छा कर सकते हो, that is called prudent. Means जो भी तुम्हारे पास अवेलेबल मटेरियल है, you are using it in very creative way, in very useful way, that is called prudent use of resources. It also has good lesson relevant in natural sciences, good husbandry and even mathematics. Now in this lesson, it is also teaching us about natural sciences. Natural sciences deals with the environment, physical world, observation of environment, biology, chemistry, physics. ये सब का छोटा छोटा observation it is containing in natural sciences. Good husbandry means animal husbandry, taking care of animals and crops, field. This comes in husbandry. And even mathematics. Now how mathematics, this you will come to know when we will start the lesson. The third paragraph, some elements of novel do stretch reality to a certain extreme, but we must consider that it is a work of fiction and not a fact file. Given below is a synopsis and outline of its basic story. Now in this novel, something are extreme to a reality, but little bit of fiction is added to this. Fiction means imagination, character, वो सब इसके अंदर है, so that the story becomes little bit interesting. तो ये सब इसमें दिया है. Okay, so given below is the synopsis outline of the main basic story. So this the paragraph was all about the introduction of this topic. Now let's come to the actual lesson. William, Elizabeth and their children had been travelling in a ship when the ship was caught in a great storm. I'll explain you line by line. Now the character is William, Elizabeth his wife, and they are having 4 children, okay, 4 sons. And they are travelling in a ship and suddenly they are caught in a great storm. लोग कहीं ship में जा रहे होते हैं and then अचानक तूफान आ जाता है. The other passenger evacuated with them. William and his family, including the young children, Fritz, Ernest, Jack and Franz were left to survive alone. जो बाकी के जो पैसेंजर थे, they evacuated. Evacuated मतलब खुद अकेले बच के निकल जाना, that is called evacuated. So the other passenger they escaped alone and leaving this family beside in the ship. The other passenger they ran away. And William and his family, including the 4 young sons. The name of sons are Fritz, Ernest, Jack and Franz. They were left alone to survive in that ship. They weathered the great storm waiting in the ship's hold. फिर they waited in the ship. Ship के अंदर एक छोटी सी जगह थी जो सामान वगैरह रखने के लिए रखी है. They waited over there so that the storm passed by and they can survive easily. So they waited over the storm. They imagined that the storm could be more worse. So they waited over that inside the ship. Then the ship survived the night and the family found themselves within the site of tropical desert island. Then the ship survived at night. रात निकल गई कैसे वैसे, and that they saw that the ship has come towards the tropical desert island. Island, I hope you know, is surrounded by water. Land surrounded by water is island. The next morning they decided to get to the island they could see beyond the reef. Now next morning what they decided that they saw island. Then they decided that below the island there is one more island beyond the reef. Reef मतलब is a seashore. Sea का जो किनारा रहता है which is having rocks and all, that is reef. So beyond that reef they saw a island and they decided to get over that island. So what they did, how they went over there. toward the island. Now what they did, they had tubs. I hope tub, you know the container. Uska they made vessel. Now vessel here means small boat. For example, this is a tub. So they joined the tubs, many tubs like this way. They even went and then they joined this and made it as a boat. Okay. So one by one they were in this tub. जो भी जितने भी tubs थे उनके साथ in that boat, they used it as a new boat. And then they went into each tub and they had many tubs जिसमें वो खुद भी थे and they had their resources also with them. Now what resources were there? The resources like they had the ship's cargo. I will read it first. After they filled the tubs with food and ammunition and all other articles of value they could safely carry. Now in this tub, they first of all they were in the tubs, 4 tubs. Then the leftover tubs they filled with the food or other things which they will need throughout the journey. So they filled those tubs with the food. Ammunition means जो भी सामान वॉरशिप के लिए रहता है, गन, पाउडर, bullets, these all things are called ammunition. So they filled with that ammunition in the tub. Then they rowed toward the island. Rowed toward the island means वो island की तरफ बढ़ गए. Then along with this, they had 2 dogs from the ship named Turk and Juno swam beside them. Apart from this, they were having 2 dogs in that boat, and the name of dogs were Turk and Juno. They swam beside them. वो जो 2 dogs थे, they were swimming beside them and they were going along with them. Okay. Then the ship's cargo of livestock, guns and powder, carpentry tools, book, a disassembled pinnies and provision had also survived. Now जो बोट में सामान था like ship's cargo of livestock. Cargo is containing goods. सामान जो रहता है goods का, goods like food रहेगा, कुछ भी ऐसा रहेगा जो सामान रहेगा खाने पीने के लिए. Then guns, powder, carpentry tools means axe रहेगा, hammer रहेगा, wood का कुछ बना हुआ रहेगा. So these are carpentry tools. Books, disassembled pinnies means, disassemble means pieces. Now your pinnies means boat. तो boat तो उधर ऐसे in the storm it was devastated, but the pieces of boats were also with them. And provision had also survived. Provision means supply of food and drink. Okay. So apart from these 2 dogs and some food, they were also having with them the things like cargo of livestock, gun, powder, carpentry, books, then pieces of boats. ये सब भी वो इनके साथ था. एंड क्यों इनके साथ था? क्योंकि वो सब बोट से इन्होंने वो सामान उतार लिया था, बच गया था सामान. Then last paragraph, survive means बचना. Last paragraph, over the next few days, William father attached the floatable old kegs to one another and built a bow that curved around them. The family had landed successfully on the island. Now next what happened? Now they were on the journey in the ship. Now ship की journey takes 2 to 3 days. So in between these days, what the father did? Now the father has attached 2 or more kegs to one another. What is kegs? Kegs are like container जिसमें पानी भरते हैं. I hope you have seen. It's like a drum. So the father has attached these kegs and he tied them well so that he can carry it with them. The family landed successfully on the island. They set up a tent and softened the floor with armloads of grass they cut and spread to serve as their beds. Now the family safely they reached the island which they saw beyond the reef. Now after reaching the island, what they did? They made a tent. Tent means it's a temporary house made of cloth and bamboo. It's like something like this. I hope you have seen in Campaign region somewhere. It is like this. Okay. ऐसा कुछ रहता है tent. Okay. It's made up of cloth. So they made the tent, and then they softened the floor with armloads of grass. Now the floor was very rough, so what they did, they softened the this floor with the grass. Armload means जो उनके हाथ में जितनी भी ग्रास आई थी उसको ऐसे प्रेस करके अच्छे से सेट करना जमीन पे, दैट इज कॉल्ड आर्म लोड. सो दे पुट द ग्रास ऑन द फ्लोर सो दैट दे कैन स्लीप कंफर्टेबली. Then next they came to a grove of trees. Then they came to a grove of trees. Grove of trees means group of trees. One tree grew what looked like gourd on its trunk. Now among that group of tree they saw one tree which was having gourd. What is gourd? Gourd means लौकी जो रहता है, it is called gourd. The father told Fritz the gourds would make excellent bowls and spoons, and they cut them into various utensils. Now what the father said to Fritz, Fritz was the eldest son. So what he told to Fritz that this gourd can be used for making bowls. Bowls, I hope you know, katora, and they can use it as a bowl and spoon also, and they can make various different utensils. After some days, Elizabeth informed William that she wanted the family to move to a safer place. Their current camp was not only exposed but also very dry and hot. Now what Elizabeth said to William, Elizabeth is wife of William. What she said to William that the tent which they are staying, it is not a safe one, it is exposed. It is exposed to sun, it is exposed to animal, it is exposed to the beach water. ये पूरा एकदम खुला टेंट है, it is not safe. She said to that William. So what the William said? What William did? Now what happened here? If they built a house up in one of the large trees, they would be safe from jackal. What she said that if they make a house which is on the tree so that they can be safe from jackal. Jackals are animals which are looking like little bit like fox, wolf, wild dogs. So this is wild animal type jackal it is known as. So what she said, if they don't move to a safer place, then their house might be get destroyed by the jackals. She described a perfect tree for the project, one whose trunk was nearly 40 feet in diameter. The branches were very long, extended straight out of the trunk, making them perfect platform for a structure. Now she described the house, how she wanted the house to be. So she said that they would make a house nearby tree or over a tree where the animals cannot reach. So the description of house is given like they wanted to make a house on tree which is having 40 feet of diameter. Trunk जो है tree का, the trunk should be 40 feet diameter. Okay. Then the branches extended out from the trunk, making them perfect platform for the structure. So they wanted a tree to be like this, which can be quite spacious and safer for them. Later, when determining the height of the lowest branches, the father taught the boys geometry and how to use triangles to measure big objects. Now they started making their house over here. Now what father did? He taught the geometry to that 4 boys. Now they are living in jungle. अभी जंगल में रह रहे थे. It's not like that they should be illiterate. The children should be illiterate. So father, what he taught geometry to the kids. Then how to use that branches and how to cut them, how to make the proper use of that branches, how to make some useful thing from the branches. So he taught them geometry. He measured a defined distance from trunk, then he calculated angles using several measured rods, determining the lowest branch was 30 feet of the ground. Sorry. Now he calculated branches which are going downwards. to the smallest branches were 30 feet from the ground. So he calculated that angle, he calculated that dimension, he taught them that geometry which can be useful for them to make a proper house. To make a house or something for constructing purpose we require geometry. So he taught that geometry to make that house. The men noted a rope at certain intervals and attached piece of bamboo in each knot. Thus they created their ladder. Now what they did, they had rope. Rope means rassi. So they had ropes and they tied a knot. Knot means जुगाड़ करती है. They tied a knot at certain intervals. Okay, then they put a wood piece and they made a ladder. सीढ़ी जैसा उसको बनाया, ठीक है. Father returned to the beach and collected driftwood, thinking it would be perfect to build a sledge on runner rather than wheels. Later they used it to transport materials. Now father went to the beach to collect driftwood. Driftwood means जो लकड़ी बह के आ जाती है पानी के साथ, उसको driftwood बोलते हैं. So that's why he went to beach to see that if any piece of wood came along with the floating water or not. So he collected that drift and he thought of making sledge of that driftwood. Sledge means it's like a small vehicle. स्नो वाले पेज पे देखा होगा, स्लेज इज समथिंग लाइक दिस, ऐसा कुछ रहता है. ओके, और वो स्नो की जगह पे ज्यादा ही मिलता दिखता है. सो इट इज हैविंग समवॉट लाइक दिस एंड यू कैन रन इट, carry it like a transport means of transport. So it is like a sledge. Okay, either it can be run through animals or it can either run through a human being also. So he made that sledge thinking that this could be used later as a means of transport to bring the materials with them. Okay. Meanwhile, Elizabeth announced that the garden she had been tending was producing healthy plants. Now they have settled over here. Now what Elizabeth announced to them that the garden which she was planting nearby their house, जो थोड़ा सा garden ऐसे बना रही थी, in that she is having a good healthy plants. Now which plants are this? They are corn, मतलब मकई, melon, pumpkins and cucumbers were already growing. Now in that garden they had corn, melon, pumpkin, cucumber which was growing in that area which she was planting. Now here comes the good husbandry वाला जो moral है वो इधर apply होता है. The next day only the father and the Fritz traveled to the woods, exploring and finding such exotic plants as one with waxy fruit from which candles could be made. Fritz discovered a tree exuding a rubbery sap from which his father claimed that they could make boots. Now next day what happened? Father and Fritz they went inside the jungle to explore. मतलब थोड़ा सा देखने के लिए. Okay, so they went inside the jungle and they saw that there are certain trees and fruits which are having waxy material. Waxy means जिससे कैंडल बनता है, that is called wax. So they found that there are certain fruits which are having waxy material and from that waxy material they can make candles from that. And then father also find out that there are also rubber saplings. रबर का भी प्लांट है जिससे वो boots बना सकते, shoes बना सकते. Okay. Next paragraph. Thinking ahead of next winter, father decided to create a place safe from the element, a strong storage spot to protect themselves and their belonging. Now winter was approaching. सर्दी का season आ रहा था, so father decided to move to a safer place because the place is not that safer for the winter season. So they decided to have a strong something to protect them from the wind or some winter's obstacles. Fritz came up with the idea of cave. Now Fritz got an idea that they Now they searched for a cave nearby. Not finding one, they thought of carving out their own cave in the rocks abutting the camping site. Now they searched for the cave, that they will get a ready-made cave over there, but they did not find any cave. So what they did, they thought of carving the cave from the rocks. Carving means जो rock रहते हैं पत्थर, उनमें ऐसे ठोक ठोक के जो डिजाइन करते हैं उसको बोलते हैं carving. So they did carving of that rock. Rock मिल गया उनको and they decided to do the carving and make it like a cave. Abutting means nearby or attached to the boundary. So abutting means here nearby this camp. On the smooth surface of rock, Father marked the dimension for an opening and they picked away at the hard surface with their axes, chisel, hammers and shovels. Then on that cave, Father marked the dimension, he marked the design of that door, windows, okay? And then with the tools, now the tools they were having like axes, chisel, hammer, shovel, वो सब पता रहेगा ना, हथौड़ा वगैरह जो रहता है. Chisel is like cut shape, कुछ ऐसा रहेगा which is used to remove the earth. Then shovel is little bit like flat kind of thing, okay? So these were the tools they used for making the cave, okay? Over the next several days, the family cut windows in the rocks to allow for cross current of air and for sunlight to enter the cave. Now, over several days, the family decided to make a window so that they can have a good ventilation. Air और हवा, sunlight सब अंदर आ जाए आसानी से वो cave में. So they made that windows. When they had finished, they had 4 rooms complete with fireplace. They now had new winter home. Now they made a cave in such a way that they had 4 rooms and they have a fireplace also. Fireplace means एक जगह होती है जहाँ पे आग लगाते हैं, bonfire कुछ बोलते हैं उसको. So they had that place also. Now they had a good safe place to stay in winter. Next paragraph. Because of low light, the cave house they had built felt oppressive. Now the sunlight was not entering in sufficient amount that they could survive easily. So they were feeling oppressive. Oppressive means they were not feeling that good because they were receiving very low sunlight. So they might be feeling suffocated, they might be feeling congested, unsatisfied with the living condition in the cave. So they came up with the remedy. To this, Father and Jack rigged up a new light. They found a bamboo pole that would reach from the floor to the ceiling. Then after securing it, Jack climbed to the top of pole and hung a large oil lamp that they had rescued from the ship. Now the sunlight was not entering properly in the cave and they were feeling little bit unsatisfied. So what they did, Jack and Father, they decided to have a light something like that. So what they did, they rigged up a light. Rigged up a light means light जो रहेगी उनके पास उसको खड़ा करना. Now they suppose this is the cave and the light is not entering properly. So what they did, they rigged up the light. So rigged up मतलब खड़ा करना, जो light है उसको खड़ी करना. So they took a bamboo and they placed the lamp over here. This lamp they brought it from the boat, previous boat जो boat में वो लोग थे, वो boat में ये lamp था and they brought it from that boat. So what Jack did, he put a bamboo touching from ground to ceiling and he attached the lamp over here. Light जितना ऊपर रहेगी उतना दूर दूर तक इसका उजाला आएगा. That's why he set up the bamboo and lamp over it so that they can get good light. So this way जो light का problem था वो भी solve हो गया. Then the next paragraph. One day they found that one of the family's hut had been completely destroyed and cultivated fields around it had been trampled and ruined. There were huge footmarks everywhere. Father saw massive damage to trees as well as many huge footprints which he identified as belonging to an elephant herd. Now one day what happened? the huts which were there around the cave, they saw that the huts and all those field work, all those plants, they all were destroyed. They were trampled means crushed हो गया था, ruined और तहस नहस हो गया था वो हट के साथ और जो भी फील्ड उन्होंने कल्टीवेट किया था उसके साथ. And they saw there is a huge footmark, कोई एनिमल का फुटप्रिंट रहेगा. They saw that. And that animal was, father discovered that that animal is elephant herd. Elephant herd means group of elephant. Okay, so the father, he identified that the footmark जो भी है, it is of elephant, group of elephant. So next morning the family began to design a new defense to discourage all the wild animals from entering the cultivated lands. They also finalized their ideas about new residents. Next stage is thought of designing a new house where they can be away from these animals. So what they did, they tried to make a new defense house. Defense means बचाने के लिए, खुद को बचाने के लिए, घर को बचाने के लिए, they decided to make a good safe house. So what they did, rather than building a house on slate which the elephant could knock down easily, they would use 4 strong trees growing in square near one another as foundation. The trees were of equal size, approximately 12 feet apart. Thus they built another safe home. Now what father decided, that rather making the house on stilt means it's a house जो मोस्टली रेनी एरिया पे रहता है, ऐसे बांबू रहते हैं उसके ऊपर हाउस रहता है. ओके, so this is called stilt house. बांबू के ऊपर हाउस रहता है. So he thought that if we make this house, then this house can also be destroyed by the elephant. So he decided to make a house similar to this, but instead of this bamboo, he will discover a place where he might be having 4 trees in this way, in a square way. Okay, so that he can make a good nice house near this tree, and it can be protected by the trees. So they wanted to make this type of house. Just a second, I lost. Okay, so well, end here till here. I hope you understood that. They were stuck in the storm, but they did not panic. Instead, they wanted to survive. They took that risk. They used the resources very carefully. That means they had used the resources prudently. Then whatever they had, they made the tubs, vessels, boats. Then they used everything with them very carefully, and they went towards the island. They settled over there. It was not like that they wanted to go to city back, but they stayed over there till the help arrived. But the help did not arrive, so they decided to stay over there. They made nice home. So I hope you are connecting with the morals which we did in paragraph number 2. So whatever the knowledge the father was having, William, he did all that, and he did all and everything with that resources, and he also educated his children with geometry, maths, how to construct everything, how to use the resources which they were having at that time. And even the mother Elizabeth, whatever she was knowing, the knowledge of animal husbandry, she applied for cultivating the crops. So here the animal husbandry wala model that we get. Then cooperation means unity. All 6 of them showed the unity. 4 sons and then 2 mother and father, they were in unity, cooperating with each other for making the houses, huts, cave, everything, for hunting or for exploring the island. Then next was determination. They were focused on their work. They did not panic at all looking at the storm, looking at the animal footprint or anything. They were so much courageous that they did everything by their willpower. So I hope you are connecting this morals with the paragraph number 2 which we did. Further, after 10 years, what happened we'll do in next video. So by the time, take care and bye.